Hey Anaheim friends and neighbors. I'm Monica Villalobos, real estate expert here in our beautiful city of Anaheim. And the question I've been getting asked the most is, with all these crazy headlines, how is this actually affecting our local market here in our beautiful city? In the next few minutes, I'll share the 3 stats that I'm watching as a fellow resident and professional realtor here in Anaheim. And no one else is talking about these, so stay tuned to find out what they are. Come on in. I live in beautiful, sunny Anaheim, California. And well, I'm also a real estate agent here and I sell a lot of homes in Anaheim. I would say living in Anaheim, it's like a dream come true. Let's go take a look. But first, if you're thinking about buying a home in this changing market, but you don't really know where to start or if it's even the right time to buy for you, call me. And if you are a seller thinking about selling your home, but you're not really sure what your home is worth or where to even start because of the shifting market, call me. It's never too early to call. But to make it easier for you, I've included my calendar link, so you can just click on the link and schedule a time to chat with me, and I would so much look forward to chatting with you. Most agents are looking at the simple economics of real estate, which, I am too, and that would be supply and demand, how many homes we have for sale, how many are selling, etc., etc. Those are great, but they're actually lagging indicators, meaning that if a home sold today, it probably wasn't put on the market today. It was put on the market 30, 60, 90 days ago. And you and I both know that 90 days ago was a completely different market than we're in today. And mainly, what is that from? We'll find out. The 3 leading indicator stats that I'll be reviewing with you are basically going to give us a better idea of what's actually happening now in the market and might even give us a little bit of insight of what's going to happen in the near future. These data points are going to include pending sales. Those are the sales that have gone into escrow. They've opened escrow but not necessarily closed. Okay, number 2 is going to be price reductions. You've probably seen it. Sellers are starting a little high and dropping their prices as they go, as the home sits on the market a little bit longer. So you're seeing a lot of that. And number 3, you're going to see some more homes go back on the market, meaning they've fallen out of escrow. Whee! The elusive falling out of escrow. Let's get into it. All right, let's talk pending sales, so homes that went into escrow last month. So that number was 85. So 85 doesn't really tell you anything, but what I can tell you is that's 45% less homes that went into escrow as opposed to a year ago's numbers. Let's kind of look at the chart and see where those numbers have been going and coming from. So you can see here in June, 106, so that came down just a little bit, but it looks like we peaked with demand back in March, which makes sense. It was still kind of a little hectic those days, writing offers. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the amount of demand. And going hand in hand with the demand, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. The demand is going to be our sales price. And our median sales price, we've also seen a little bit of a change on that. So let's look at the chart and see what we've got going on there. So it looks like in May, we had our peak, 832.5, and it's dropped off slightly every month since. So this is going to be interesting to look at next month and see what August numbers are looking like, and just kind of seeing the trajectory of the home values. So these are going to be very interesting to see what happens with demand and home values and to see if they are truly affecting each other continuously into the next month. So stay tuned for that next month. So we have seen some price reductions here in Anaheim recently, and I've only got data since June, so just stay with me while we continue to monitor this. Back in June, 26% of listings had a price reduction. In July, it shot up a little bit to 29% of listings. So while it's not a gigantic jump, that number of price reductions is increasing. And this actually goes hand in hand with our list to sell price ratio. So what buyers are actually paying for these homes. So let's look at the chart and see what's been going on with those numbers and how price reductions has been affecting this. Looks like in July, our list to sell price ratio was 99.9%, which means there were really no discounts. It was list price is what sellers were getting, that's what buyers were paying. But as you can see, that has significantly decreased since the peak in April, where it was 107%, which if you look at this chart from years back, that is historically insanely high, okay? So keep that in mind, but we have been seeing a slight drop in there. But 99.9%, do you think that's really a discount of 0.1%? Do these numbers sound like a real estate market crash? So this is the price that you'd be paying for a home. So do you think that this number is going to continue to decrease? And by how much? I'm curious. I want to know in the comments. Let's talk about homes that have fallen out of escrow and come back on the market. So I've got stats only since June on here, but it's interesting that not much has changed. So both June and July, we've seen about 16% of pending sales fall out of escrow. Okay, so that's still a relatively low number, but we're gonna wanna keep an eye on this because if this number creeps up higher, back on the market and homes that fell out of escrow, they tend to have this negative stigma. Buyers will see that it fell out of escrow. Why did it fall out? What's wrong with it? Now I need a discount on this home. So potentially this could affect home values and list prices if there's too many homes that fall out of escrow. So we'll keep an eye on this and see what August numbers look like. So stay tuned next month when I go over August. Anyway, if you would like to learn more about the Anaheim real estate market and how this market is ever changing, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, go ahead and share this video with a friend. But anyway, I want to just tell you guys my deepest appreciation for each and every one of you watching my videos and supporting my channel. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye.